I was once a peerless master in the martial arts world, but now I find myself trapped in an eternal repetition of martial arts practice, battling with my own phantom every day, yet never able to break free. In a spacious and luxurious room in the forest villa, Chu Chen and Lin Qian were both completely tied up. They looked fearfully at a young man in red casual wear. Zhao Ping, do you know what you're doing? Hurry up and release us. Otherwise, if my family finds out, you'll be finished. Although Lin Qian was panicking, she was slightly calmer than Chu Chen. Zhao Ping held a glass of red wine in his hand. The sanguine wine exuded a faint fragrance. Zhao Ping closed his eyes in intoxication, then said with a smile, Lin Qian, I've already investigated your background. Isn't it just the Lin Corporation? That isn't enough to scare me. In the eyes of others, the Lin Group may be a colossus, but in my eyes, it's nothing. Hey, even if I do something to you today, what can your family do to me? Ha ha ha. A hint of madness appeared in Zhao Ping's eyes. He stood up and walked to Lin Qian. He gently pinched her face and took a deep breath as if he was reveling in it. How enchanting. Lin Qian, oh Lin Qian, I didn't intend to use this method originally, but you're just too unappreciative. So, I can only resort to this method. With that, Zhao Ping glanced at Chu Chen and sneered, and Chu Chen, HMPH. That coward Du Qiang backed outright when success was at hand. That's just as well. Although you're not my type, you're still a great beauty after all. I'll enjoy you too. Zhao Ping, stop. I am a professional martial artist. I am protected by the Professional Martial Artists Association. Don't be rash. Chu Chen was also thinking of methods. The professional association that she mentioned was actually an organization open to professional martial artists. Usually, professional martial artists would join this association. If anything happened to a professional martial artist, the Professional Martial Artists Association would pay attention to it. Chu Chen was a grade 4 martial artist and had obtained a professional martial artist certificate. She was already a member of the Professional Martial Artists Association. What can a low-level professional martial artist from the Professional Martial Artists Association do to me? Judging from Zhao Ping's fearless appearance, this might not be the first time he had done something like this. Furthermore, Zhao Ping's identity must be very unusual. There was also a middle-aged man in the room who kept his eyes lowered, like an old monk in meditation, completely indifferent to Zhao Ping's actions. However, Chu Chen knew how terrifying this person was. She and Lin Qian had been captured by this person. Despite her strength as a grade 4 martial artist, she was actually unable to resist at all. This person was at least a grade 6 martial artist, or even stronger. With such a powerful martial artist as his bodyguard, Zhao Ping's identity must be extraordinary. No wonder he was so fearless. However, Chu Chen and Lin Qian could not allow Zhao Ping to get his way. Zhao Ping, you lunatic! My brother will definitely kill you if he finds out. Lin Qian was already crying. Zhao Ping's hand started moving down from her face to her fair neck, stopping at Lin Qian's full breasts. When had Lin Qian ever suffered such humiliation? Your brother, your eldest brother Lin Yong, is just a businessman. Your second brother Lin Hai is a lieutenant colonel. What can he do? As for your third brother, haha, he's just a sickly weakling. Do you expect him to save you? Zhao Ping began to laugh wildly, his actions becoming even more unrestrained. There was a ripping noise. Zhao Ping tore open Lin Qian's clothes, revealing her dazzling fair skin. Zhao Ping seemed to be even more excited. Meanwhile, tears streamed down Lin Qian's face. At this moment, she was truly in despair. Save me. No one can save you now. Zhao Ping licked his lips. The morbid expression on his face scared Lin Qian, but she was tied up and couldn't move at all. Was she really going to be humiliated by Zhao Ping? Chu Chen also twisted her body in a frenzy. She would never allow Lin Qian to be violated. But even though she was a professional martial artist, she was unable to break free from the special rope tying her body. Zhao Ping, you lunatic! Stop! Chu Chen yelled, but Zhao Ping ignored her and continued to tear Lin Qian's clothes. All that was left in the room was Zhao Ping's sinister laughter, and the sobbing and cursing of the two women. Suddenly, the bodyguard who had been resting with his eyes closed opened his eyes. "Who's there?" The bodyguard rushed to the door immediately, but it was already too late. The door was kicked open by a huge force. It was a steel door, but it was shattered in an instant. Immediately after, a figure shot in like lightning. Lin Qian and Chu Chen raised their heads abruptly and looked outside the door. They saw a figure that made them overjoyed. "Brother!" Lin Qian cried tears of joy. She had never thought that the first person to arrive would be her third brother, Lin Feng. "Lin Feng, be careful." Amidst the dust, a figure approached Lin Feng silently. It was Zhao Ping's bodyguard. Chu Chen had been subdued by Zhao Ping's bodyguard in one move. Zhao Ping's spirits were dampened. He said angrily, "Catch him. I'm going to break his legs, and let him see how I'm going to play with Lin Qian and his girlfriend." Ha ha! Zhao Ping was borderline perverted. He was furious that Lin Feng had ruined his plans. He had to make Lin Feng suffer humiliation. "Get lost!" Lin Feng rushed into the house. The first thing he saw was his sister, Lin Qian, in a disheveled state. This almost drove Lin Feng crazy. He could not seem to control the violent emotions in his mind, and they exploded instantly. Boom! Lin Feng's mind went blank. Violent emotions drove him to throw a punch. His violent aura was like a real wild bovine. Wild bovines tread. Lin Feng gave a fierce punch. Almost 2,000 kilograms of strength erupted instantly. 2 tons of strength was terrifying when it erupted in an instant. The bodyguard's expression, initially apathetic, changed drastically, as if he could not believe his eyes. Bang! With a muffled sound, the bodyguard was sent flying by an unparalleled force, before landing heavily on the ground. His arm was shattered and his head was smashed into the floor in a pool of blood. He was dead as a doornail. With one move, the bodyguard was dead. The entire room fell instantly silent. Zhao Ping, who originally had a crazed look in his eyes, was stunned. Then, he looked at the berserk Lin Feng, and the madness in his eyes gradually turned into fear. His bodyguard was a grade 7 professional martial artist. That was an actual high-grade martial artist. In some medium-sized cities, grade 7 martial artists could already hold their own and become locally renowned. But now, such an expert could not even withstand a single punch from Lin Feng, and was beaten to death. Lin Feng did not look like a weakling at all. He was clearly a violent dire beast. Lin Feng had killed someone. Normally, he would feel disgusted, afraid, and uncomfortable, but at this moment, he didn't even care enough to look at the corpse on the ground. Lin Feng strode over to Zhao Ping and delivered a vicious slap to his face. Zhao Ping rolled on the ground several times, before spitting out a few bloody teeth. "You can't kill me. You can't kill me. If you kill me, your entire Lin Corporation will be dragged down with me." At this moment, Zhao Ping screamed in fear. He didn't want to die here. Lin Feng's eyes were bloodshot. He grabbed Zhao Ping as if he was holding a small fowl, and threw Zhao Ping to the ground. Zhao Ping was stunned, but this was not the end. Lin Feng stepped on Zhao Ping's legs. Crack! Zhao Ping let out a howl like a pig being slaughtered. His legs were crushed by Lin Feng. However, Lin Feng did not stop there. He took a look at his sister Lin Qian's torn clothes, sneered, and directly kicked Zhao Ping between his legs. Lin Feng's strength was terrifying. The kick instantly wrecked the place between Zhao Ping's legs. Instantly, Zhao Ping cried out in pain before losing consciousness. "Brother!" Lin Qian called out to Lin Feng, who then threw Zhao Ping to the ground like a dead dog. He walked over quickly, and tied Lin Qian and Chu Chen, and draped his clothes over Lin Qian. "It's all right. Everything is all right." The violent emotions in Lin Feng's mind gradually dissipated. Chu Chen gritted his teeth, and said, "Lin Feng, it's all my fault this time. If Du Qiang hadn't pestered me, Lin Qian wouldn't have been implicated. This is not your fault. I will not let Du Qiang and Zhao Ping off." Lin Feng glanced at Zhao Ping. Zhao Ping had only fainted. Although he was not dead, he would no longer be able to have sexual intercourse. Moreover, it was hard to tell if his legs would recover. Soon, many people rushed over from the forest villa. The people arranged by Lin Feng had arrived, but when they saw the scene before their eyes, they were all shocked, especially at Zhao Ping's bodyguard. He was clearly killed with a single punch. Young Master Feng, this Zhao Ping cannot be killed. The chairman wants us to bring Zhao Ping back first, then bring him back. Lin Feng waved his hand and left the forest villa with Lin Qian and Chu Chen. Since Chu Chen insisted on returning to the school dormitory, Lin Feng could only get someone to send Chu Chen back to school before bringing Lin Qian home. At that moment, Mr. and Mrs. Lin, and even big brother Lin Yong were gathered at home. They all had solemn expressions, and the atmosphere was very oppressive.